And we welcome you to the Walt Price Sports and Fitness Center, Student Fitness Center at Everett Community College. And we're getting set for tonight's 3A Girls District Championship game in the Northwest District. And it's the Arlington Eagles and the Shorecrest Scots. Hello, everybody. Tom Lafferty with you on STSPN.com. Mark Ockett will be taking over just as soon as he gets in from a miraculous game that he was doing public address at Alaska Airlines Arena. And the Washington Huskies men's team broke a 9-game losing streak and beat Cal 87-52. And that game got over just a little while ago. He's heading his way north here. We just got done with a couple of ball games on KRKO Radio. This is the 5th of 6 games here at Walt Price Student Fitness Center at Everett Community College for the district championship game. The 2 3A loser out ball games for the girls. It was Meadowdale 48, Snohomish 36. So Meadowdale will advance. And on the other side, on the 3A boys, it was Marysville-Getchell 50, Meadowdale 40. So now the Marysville-Getchell Chargers will advance into the regionals for the first time ever. We're getting set for tonight's opening tip-off and game action coming up here in just a little bit. And we're going to have tonight's national anthem.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At G&S, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call G&S Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
And we're set to get underway here at Everett Community College, the Northwest District 3A Girls Championship game between the Arlington Eagles and the Shorecrest Scots. Arlington coming into the ball game, Shorecrest coming into this game after kind of making their way through the hurdles that is this district tournament. And as we open play in this final game of the district tournament, Arlington at 20-2 with the number 3 RPI, and Shorecrest at 21-1 with the number 4 RPI in the state. And it'll be controlled by the Shorecrest Scots. They are the home team in this ball game, and they'll be underway here in the white uniforms. Shorecrest moving to our left in white as they'll work it to Sydney Van Ness. That's Lila Holson goes in. Shot no good. Back up. No. And a foul is going to be called. And Kiana Lino will go to the free throw line. The head coach, Carlos Humphrey of the Shorecrest Scots. Joe Marsh, head coach of the Arlington Eagles. Humphrey at the free throw line. Arlington foul on Jenna Vila. Her first in the first team. First free throw, no. Yet to dent the scoreboard here. 31 seconds into the contest. Next one, too hard, no good. And it's still a 0-0 tie. Tom Lafferty with you here at Everett Community College. Mark Ockett will be taking over as soon as he makes his way north from Alaska Airlines Arena in Seattle. Arlington now in the blue, and they'll work it. Boy, ball almost a tough defense there by Shorecrest. Just badgering Haley Hyatt, and the foul is going to be called. It's going to be on Lila Hosen. Check it, it'll be Haley Hyatt. No, it's going to be on Lila Hosen for the Shorecrest Scots as Arlington has the basketball. As they'll swing it around. Down to the baseline, along the baseline, out for a left side three ball that will not go in the corner for Josie Stupi, and it's controlled by Shorecrest. And they will work it. Shorecrest moving to our left. That's Lila Hosen with it, dribbling in. Out for a three on the way. Good. Down it goes. Sydney Van Ness for three, and the first lead of the ball game goes to Shorecrest. And then they'll answer with a three on the other end that will not go. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be blue basketball. That means it's Arlington ball. And for the Shorecrest Scots coming into this game, they started as the number 1 seed. They did beat out Arlington for the number 1 seed. That's why they're the home team tonight. They beat Everett in the opener 58-34. Here's a miss, saved by Arlington, but into the hands of Shorecrest. Sydney Van Ness. Now Hosen brings it up. Maura Weaver with it. Now to Amanda Lee. Give it to Van Ness again. Outside long three. No, won't go. Amanda Lee with a miss for Shorecrest. Here comes Arlington with it. Baseline drive, laying good. Haley Hyatt with the bucket. And it's a 3-2 score. Shorecrest with a lead. The girls 3A championship. Of course, the regionals next week, all decided then by RPI. Whether you finish first, second, or third out of the district doesn't really matter. Ball ducked away and then retrieved there by Arlington. They like to shoot the three ball, and down it goes. Genovia with the three ball. It's down at the bottom of the net, and it's a 5-3 lead for the Arlington Eagles, their first lead of the ball game. Foul call. And they will whistle this one here. And it's going to be on Arlington's Genovia, her second personal foul, second team foul, and out of bounds now for the Shorecrest Scots. As you mentioned, Shorecrest opens with a win over Everett in the district tournament. Then in the semifinal, beats Snohomish, who's a turnover. Beats Snohomish 48-36, and that puts them into the final here. Down it goes from the left corner. Josie Stupi with the bucket. It's an 8-3 lead for Arlington. Their biggest lead of the ball game as they turn it around from a 3-point deficit to a 5-point lead, and we will take a break with 4:52 to play in the first quarter. Arlington 8, Shorecrest 3. Back with more in 30 seconds.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
Yeah, it's been a long day of basketball, a long week of a cold, and so Mark Ockett will take over as soon as he darkens the door here. Most likely at halftime, as the voice is just about shot here. So we'll keep you up to date with what's going on the floor in this 3A Girls District Championship game. As they swing in the corner. It's Amanda Lee to Weaver. 7 to shoot. Going in. Nope, won't go for Hosen. Rebound control by Arlington. Eagles with it, leading by 5, and they have the basketball. Haley Hyatt on the dribble. Kira Marsh, daughter of the coach, Joe Marsh. Now that's the backdoor lob inside to Hyatt. She stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Oh, they're going to say Shorecrest player was out of bounds touching the basketball, and that will be the call there. So they will retain possession. Arlington will with 6 on the shot clock. Looking inbounds. They do. Hyatt out for 3 on the way. Nope. Nothing but backboard, no rim. So a shot clock violation. And it'll be turned over to Shorecrest. Scots with it. Try to work it inside, but it's going to be stolen away. Arlington gets it. Kira Marsh with it, laying up after the steal. Missed the lay-in, but the rebound grabbed down by Mackenzie. Mackenzie Gage. Van Ness picks up the foul, the 5'8 senior. Her first personal foul, second team foul, so out of bounds baseline for Arlington. As they will inbound it. Outside 3 on the way, offline left. No good. The miss there by Kira Marsh. We had talked with Joe Marsh a couple of weeks ago, and their goal is to shoot 43 threes in a game. And we're going to have they want to reset the shot clock. They didn't turn the shot clock on coming up the floor. They put it at 26 seconds. Yeah, 43 three-pointers a game for Arlington. We were laughing with Coach. There's sometimes, a few years ago, a team wouldn't shoot 43 times in a season, not just in a game. For Arlington, there's another one. Elevate. That one rims off, no good. But back up, that's what happens. Even if you miss, you get an offensive rebound on a bucket by Mackenzie Gage, and it's a 10-3 lead, 7-point lead for the Eagles. Now Shorecrest will try to answer. They took the quick 3-0 lead. And then Arlington has scored 10 unanswered. Down going in, that's not true. They've scored 7 unanswered. And then another foul will be called. We asked Kanji will tell us. The foul is going to be here on first free throw, good. Now we'll get another one coming up here. And it is good. Mila Frisch will check in now for Shorecrest. And here come the Arlington Eagles. As they work with Josie Stupi. Back out for Stupi, a 3 on the way. Comes up short, no good. The rebound, Mila Frisch, who just came into the ball game, will get the rebound. Shorecrest down by 5, and they have the basketball. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. As they work it in the corner, 3 on the way, no good. Miss there for Shorecrest, Taylor Svensson. And Arlington will bring it up. Well, I thought she was going to go up for a 3. She didn't. Kira Marsh. They'll work it in the corner. Looking for that open 3 ball. Into 2-ball range now. They'll swing it back out. Down to 4 to shoot, 3 to shoot. Turnaround jumper won't go. High in the air, grabbing the rebound. Right over the top is Keanu Lino. And then a near steal, and it is almost stolen by Arlington back, but they're going to call over and back. So that will give it to Arlington. Eagle basketball. Minute 14 to play in the first half. Ball's out of bounds, so the whistle and a turnover by Arlington. It'll be Shorecrest basketball. And they'll work it now with a minute to play in the first quarter. Feed it forward. Mila Hosen has it underneath. The ball's going to be almost stripped away from her. Back out to the top of the key for a three. Hit the superstructure of the basket off that miss. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Arlington will have the ball. As they bring it up. The ball was kicked, so it'll be a reset on the 30-second clock. 38 seconds to go in the half, 30 seconds on the shot clock. And out of bounds on the near sideline for the Eagles. DeBeery. Kira Marsh with it. Up fake there, a little bit closer. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Shorecrest, Maura Weaver. Up the floor they come with 22 on the shot clock. Hosen pulls up and bangs it in. It's a three-point ball game. It was 7 a few moments ago. We approach the end of the first quarter with 10 seconds to play. As they bring it up. Down to 4, down to 3 seconds. There's a steal. Grabbed here by Shorecrest, and no, never got a handle on it, and we're going to have that will be the it. She got hit in the head, but no call there, and we head to the second quarter. Our score, the Arlington Eagles 10, the Shorecrest Scots 7. Back with more right here on STSPN.com. Thanks for being with us here on STSPN.com. Tom Lafferty filling in for Mark Ockett, making his way north. And we'll let him take over with a fresher voice when he arrives. Arlington basketball down low, lay-in won't go. The miss there by Mackenzie Gage. Now Shorecrest had it, but then it's nearly stolen away. Now we're going to have a jump ball called, and the possession arrow will go the other way. So it'll be Shorecrest ball. And ready for inbounds here. Hannah Rourke checks in now for the Eagles. They'll bring it up. Shorecrest will have it. Then tough defense by Shorecrest. Triple teaming the ball there. And they come away with basketball. Then bodies on the floor. No call. Long cross court. Somebody's open. That means a three ball on the way. No good in the corner by Josie Stupi. A miss. And it will be Shorecrest ball. Down by a 10-7 score. Leila Hosen for the Scots. And Maura Weaver had the baseline closed off. Ball went out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. So Shorecrest will throw it in on the near side. Kiana Lino checks back in. Getting everybody all straightened around, get the right number of players on and off the floor. And we'll continue in this Northwest District 3A Girls Championship game. Both teams will advance to the regionals. And who they play will be decided after the final RPI numbers are in. They get a shot off before the shot clock violation. Leino will get it back, and she goes over the back. She knew it as soon as it happened, and she'll get called for it. After the RPI numbers are in the books tonight, numbers 1 through 8 will play each other, but all will advance to the Tacoma Dome. So as we mentioned coming into this game, the Shorecrest Scots and the Marysville Pilchuck, and the Arlington Eagles have a high enough RPI that they will most likely finish in the top 8. Now, whether or not you're 1, 2, 3, and 4, Arlington is number 3 now, Shorecrest number 4. Depending on the outcome tonight, that could change into the 5, 6, 7 slot. That means you travel rather than host, but you get that cushion of getting a chance to get one extra loss in the regionals next weekend and still advance and have to play on Wednesday down at the Tacoma Dome in the state tournament. The backdoor lob and the lay-in good by Haley Hyatt of Arlington. And another steal by the Eagles. Back out, Hyatt, 3 ball on the way. Front of the iron, no. And the rebound controlled by Shorecrest. Mandali with it. And a whistle as they come across into front court. And O'Rourke picks up the foul for Arlington. For the Eagles, as we mentioned, they come in as the number 2 seed. They beat Marysville Getchell in the opener, 75-52. But then in the semifinals, Arlington beat Ferndale on Wednesday night at Mariner High School, 55-45. That puts them here into this district championship game against Shorecrest. Arlington at 20-2, Shorecrest at 21-1. 12-9 score after the bucket by Shorecrest. Arlington brings it up. Bounce pass underneath, can't handle it. A little bit too hot coming in. And Shorecrest will have it. Hannah Rourke couldn't handle it. Ball went out of bounds. See Carlos Humphrey, the head coach of the Shorecrest Scots, up roaming the sidelines. And the Scots will have a little full court pressure here by Arlington. Isla Hosen goes in, off balance, bailed out by the foul. And free throws coming up. On her way to the hoop was Lila Hosen. Haley Hyatt picks up the foul. That is her first personal foul. 5th team foul on Arlington. First free throw by Hosen is no good, the 5'5" sophomore. And she will get another. Nope, won't go. 12-9 score, timeout called. Arlington calls the timeout. We'll step aside with 5:14 to go in the first half. Arlington 12, Shorecrest 9. Back with more on STSPN.com.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
Glad you're with us here on STSPN.com for this Northwest District 3A championship game. Earlier today in the 4A girls 3-4 game, both advancing to regionals. Lake Stevens beat Issaquah 73-72, and Mount Si on the boys' side beat Jackson 57-36. Arlington with the ball. Moving to our right, they're the visiting team. Long outside three, front of the iron, no good by Haley Hyatt. And Shorecrest will flag it down. Scots down by 3. 4:50 to play here in the first half. That 3 miss, Hosen will grab the rebound, put it up, it won't go either. The 3 ball, Sydney Van Ness missed it. And Hyatt brings it out of backcourt for the Eagles. Take it back out. On the way, another 3 won't go. Boy, Arlington unafraid to shoot, and that's the edict from the coach. Get it and shoot it. And that's exactly what they do. Arlington and Shorecrest met back on December 20th, and Shorecrest won it by 15, 58-43. The only time they played, the Wesco 3A, you just play each team one time through rather than the usual home-and-home series. Here's a scoop lay-in that will not go for Amanda Lee, and she goes to the deck, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it's Arlington basketball. Low-scoring game here, 12-9, 3:55 to play the first half. Arlington ball. That scheduling may change next year as they go to divisions with more 3A teams. Only 5 4A teams left in the Western Conference. Off the miss, foul on the rebound, and it's going to be Shorecrest basketball. And this will be whistled on Arlington's Hannah Rourke. Her second personal foul, 6th team foul. And with 3:46 to play in the first half, Shorecrest will have the ball. Been stuck at 9 for a while. It was 10-7 at the end of the first quarter. So each team has scored a bucket here as we're more than halfway through the second quarter. Lila Hosen just dribbled it out of bounds. Tough defense by Arlington. They can't match the offense on the other end, but Arlington playing very tough defense and holding Shorecrest to single digits here so far in this first half. They're looking down low, looking, and nothing there. They go in the corner and going in for the lay-in. No, won't go. Tough defense on both ends, let's be honest with you. Now Shorecrest will have it. So we approach 3 minutes to play here in the half. Dribbling in, blocking foul call. Shorecrest defensively held Jackson to 29, Juanita to 39, Redmond to 22, Shorewood to 21, Getchell to 24. Held Marysville Pilchuck to 11 points during the year. Shorewood to 25, Cedarcrest to 22. So Shorecrest, very, very good defensive team. Arlington just goes the other way. They're a very good offensive team. And they'll outgun you. After the miss, Shorecrest retains possession. They have the basketball. 18 to shoot as they work it to Mara Weaver. Now to Lila Hosen. Backing in, and here's a steal. Taken away by Arlington. Grabbed by Allison Gaberry. It's going to be Eagle basketball, leading by 3. DeBerry again, splits the defense, puts it up, and one! Allison DeBerry popped it up, it went in, she got fouled, and a chance for a 3-point play. And the foul's going to be on Amanda Lee, her second personals, 5th team foul. And DeBerry with a free throw, it won't go. The lead is 5. Arlington is led by as much as 7 in the ball game. Shorecrest is led by as much as 3 in this game. As they'll work it left side. Shorecrest with the basketball down by 5. That's Amanda Lee. Now back out for a 3 on the way. Front of the iron, no good. A miss by Van Ness. Arlington controls with less than 2 minutes now to play in the first half. 3 on the way, yeah, you bet. Bang, down it goes. Haley Hyatt with the bucket from 3-ball range. And it's 17-9, and Carlos Humphrey says, yeah, let's talk about it. Even with a minute 38 to go in the first half, it's Arlington 17, Shorecrest 9. Back with more from Everett Community College after this timeout.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
Rock and roll, entertaining the fans here at Walt Price Fitness Center, campus of Everett Community College. The girls' Northwest District 3A championship game. And the Shorecrest Scots down by 8. Biggest lead of the game for Arlington. And the Scots will work it in the corner. Tough defense by the Eagles, 8 to shoot. Going through, and then it's got to be a travel. It's going to be. It's going into the paint there was Amanda Lee. And then just tough, hard-nosed defense by Arlington caused the turnover. They were looking for a held ball, and they got a travel instead. So Arlington with it, and an overplay on the defense. And Amanda Lee is going to be called for the foul on the Scots. That'll just be the 6th team foul. So Taylor Svensson checks in now for the Scots. Eagles basketball near court. So we're approaching a minute to play in the first half. With a step through move. Down to the deck goes Genevieve. And a foul whistled here on Shorecrest. Kiana Lino with the foul. And free throw here for Vila. Down goes the first one. She'll get another. Next one, yep. It goes. And it's 19-9, and near steal, it is a steal. Grabbed by Arlington. To add insult to injury, they almost put up a 3 that would go, but it didn't. Kiana Lino grabs the rebound for Shorecrest. There he is, inattention to detail there. They commit the turnover. The ball was just laying there, and Arlington says, yeah, we'll take it. As they work at Allison DeBerry. Gets it back, 18 to shoot. In the corner, a little up fake, no. Back out for a 3 ball on the way. It's up, it rattles off, no good, far side. That was taken by Genevila. Ball out of bounds, and they're going to say that it was touched out of bounds by Shorecrest. So 13.7 seconds to go and a 10-point lead. Arlington has the ball in front court. They're giving a warning on delay of game against Shorecrest. They want coach to move out of the way. He's just kind of standing there as they're trying, impeding the inbounding of the ball. Down to 8, down to 7. They're working around. Long outside 3. Becomes kind of a pass underneath. They're grabbed by Shorecrest. That will be that. It won't count if it goes. It's in front of the iron. And we are at halftime here at the Walt Price Student Fitness Center on the campus of Everett Community College. The Northwest District 3A Girls District Championship game. And at halftime, it is the Arlington Eagles 19, the Shorecrest Scots 9. Stay with us right here on STSPN.com.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
We're at Everett Community College. The 2020 Northwest District 3A Boys and Girls Basketball District Tournament Championship games, the Western Conference, the Northwest Conference, on this Saturday at the Walt Price Student Fitness Center at ECC on North Broadway. Tom Lafferty with you. Mark Ockett will be joining us here as soon as he makes his way up from Alaska Airlines Arena from his duties at the University of Washington a little earlier. So we'll try to make it through here as best we can on this evening of girls championship basketball. Arlington Eagles with the 10-point lead at 19-9. Swing it over, and there's a turnover. A pass right into the hands of Haley Hyatt. Of Lila Hosen. And Shorecrest will have it. Weaver. Back out at top for a three, ball on the way. Bang, down it goes. Amanda Lee for the Shorecrest Scots. And it's 19-12. Arlington, the visiting team, the lower seed. They were the number 2 seed coming into the tournament. So they're the traveling team to the number 1 seed. The home team, the Shorecrest Scots. Long outside, three ball, answering on the other end. Said, take that. And it's down and good for Genevieve. And it's 22-12, 10-point lead. Shorecrest led by as many as 3 in the ball game. Long outside three ball that will not go for Shorecrest Sydney Van Ness. On the other end, another three. Down it goes for Arlington's Kira Marsh. And it's a 13-point lead for Arlington. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Both these teams will be going to the regionals. Put back up, no good. Lino will get this one. Kiana Lino with a putback after her own miss. Shot up, no good. A little off balance. May have been affected there defensively. A miss there for Mackenzie Gage. And here comes Shorecrest on the attack. Runner won't go, and she'll have to earn him at the free throw line. Amanda Lee will go to the stripe. Foul's going to be on Arlington. Kara Marsh will pick up the foul, her first personal foul. First team foul of the second half on the Eagles. Couple of free throws here. First one is good. Amanda Lee at the free throw line. And she will get another, and it also is good. With the RPI ranking of Shorecrest at 21-1, they're number 4. Arlington at 20-2, they are number 3. Neither will drop out of the top 8, no matter who wins or loses this ball game. Haley Hyatt with her 3 ball. And the lead is a dozen at 28-16. So they will both have a chance to play in the Tacoma Dome in 2 weeks. Now, if they can win next week in a regional game, that means they get the first round bye. They don't play on Wednesday. They go straight to the quarterfinals on Thursday at the Tacoma Dome. That's big. One less game, couple of hundred trips up and down the floor. One more chance to sleep in your own bed. There's a runner that won't go for Arlington. Missed by Kira Marsh. Cleared out by Shorecrest. Scots with it. Then a tie-up. Haley Hyatt. They call it jump ball. It'll be Shorecrest basketball. Hyatt's not going to give an inch there. And near side out of bounds. Coming from nowhere there, so Hosen to grab that pass. Long outside shot, air ball. Air mailed out of bounds. Amanda Lee with the miss from way outside. And it'll be turned over to Arlington. Kira Marsh. And then a holding foul called on top. Joe Marsh gets up off the bench, yelling some instructions to his team. Amanda Lee picks up the foul. That's her 4th personal foul. Lee picks up 4. Carlos Humphrey gets up and says, I think I got to make a sub. They haven't gone very deep on the bench for the Scots, but they will bring in Anais Kagarabi. Will come in at the next dead ball, but not before Lele Hyatt gets another bucket, and the lead is back to 12 at 30-18. And a foul call. Marsh will be called for the foul. Kira Marsh picks up the foul. And that'll be her 2nd personal foul. So Shorecrest ball out of bounds. A couple of team fouls on Arlington here in the second half. We're coming up on 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Still to come tonight, the 3A Boys Championship, the Shorecrest Scots and the Marysville Pilchuck Tomahawks. Looking inbound at Lino. The foul was on Josie Stupi, her 3rd team foul on Arlington. And then the turnover by Shorecrest. And Arlington brings it up. Nice give and go underneath, but the lay-in won't go. A miss there by Kira Marsh, but back up, no. Knocked out of bounds by Marsh. It'll be Shorecrest basketball. Marsh came through with kind of a roundhouse swat there. And I thought she was going to call for the foul, but no call. And it'll be Shorecrest ball. Full court pressure by Arlington. Behind the back dribble, bringing it up is Hosen. Then almost lost the handle on it. Turn around, back out, long cross-court pass over it. They're working everybody down to 7 seconds to shoot. Stepping through for a little more of an open shot, but it's going to be an air ball and then a miss there by Lino. And she will get fouled on the way up, and she will go to the free throw line. Arlington racking up the fouls here. That'll be the 1st personal foul on Mackenzie Gage. And the 4th team foul with 3:18 to play in the third quarter. Lino, first one, no good. And she will get another one here. Airborne and will not be good. And they'll bring it up. Haley Hyatt with a 3-pointer. Biggest of the game for either team. Arlington up by 15. Shorecrest led by 3 early on, and then it's been all Eagles since then. So it looked like a travel and no call. Kikabi. Little change of direction, and then that'll draw the foul there. Josie Stupi picks up the foul. That's her 2nd personal foul, 5th team foul on Arlington. They've racked up the fouls here in this third quarter. Inbounds feed in the corner to Mara Weaver. Now to Lila Hosen. As Shorecrest will work it around. 18 to shoot. Missed by Hosen. Back out for a 3 that won't go. From the outside, no good by Van Ness. And it will be Arlington Eagles basketball, leading by 15 points. DeBerry checks in now for the Eagles. as they bring it into front court. Long outside three that won't go. That missed by Kira Marsh. As we mentioned, they like to put up more than 43 balls swatted out of bounds. Genevieve gets the swat, the block shot, but it goes out of bounds. More than 43 balls per game for Arlington. That's their goal. A high percentage of them go in. Outside three ball, missed by Van Ness. And then a foul. Yes, Kanji said that you take it. Sydney Van Ness picks up the foul. That's her second personal foul and the second team foul of the half here against the Scots. I think the mystery is 24. Abby Hassing is wearing number 24, listed as 22 in the program. So we'll go with that. Haley Hyatt kind of mixing it up out there in front of the Arlington bench with the Sydney Van Ness. So Van Ness will have to give some. Riaz Kanji says, you stand behind that red line, it will be good. Inbound Hassing. Now to Hyatt. Inside a minute and a half to play here in the third quarter. And a whistle. And it'll be Shorecrest basketball. Scots down by 15 points to the Arlington Eagles. Both teams will advance to the regionals. And again, most likely both teams will have a high enough RPI that this game really won't make a difference, except that you get to cut down a net and put in a nice trophy in the trophy case as district champions. Going down to one knee was Lila Hosen. 5 to shoot, they will, it won't go for Van Ness. Lino grabs the rebound and kicks it back out top side. They'll reset the offense. Boy, it looked like a carrying of the ball, but no call there. And then Van Ness will put it up and in. And it's 33-20. Long outside three, no, will not go. Missed by Genevieve. And here comes the Shorecrest Scots. Van Ness in the corner, three ball, no good. And a travel. Off the rebound, Maura Weaver travels with the basketball. And with 21 and a half seconds to play in the third quarter, the Arlington Eagles will play for one shot. At least that's what I think the one finger up means. One shot. Down to 7, down to 6. Maybe one shot for the Shorecrest Scots. Van Ness with it, out of control. No whistle, bodies on the floor. Turnaround on the way, no good. End of the third quarter. Our score after three, the Arlington Eagles 33, the Shorecrest Scots 20. Fourth and final quarter of the district championship game for the girls in the Northwest District 3A coming up next right here on STSPN.com.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Fourth quarter commences here in North Everett. Everett Community College, host of the championship rounds of both the 4A and 3A district tournament games. The 2A is going on up north in Mount Vernon at historic and venerable Mount Vernon High School gym. Here, we're going to call it offensive charge, I think. Yes. There's a little communication gap there between the two officials, but Joe Marsh just talks to Riaz Kanji, says, yeah, you're probably right. And the foul was whistled there on Mackenzie Gage, her second personal foul, 6th team foul. Lila Hosen, nice step through Euro step, won't go. Passing outlet pass up the floor. Kira Marsh, one pass, bucket, and one. That might just be that on that move. Great move. And Allison DeBerry will be at the stripe. Nice move by DeBerry, the step through and the lay-in and the three-point play, and the biggest lead of the game for the Eagles, up by 16 points. And still that relentless defense by Arlington. Shorecrest is a team that can score in bunches, but they got to get busy if they're going to, and the turnover's not going to help. As DeBerry grabbed it, and then she got grabbed before she could head out of backcourt. We see the Marysville Pilchuck Tomahawks have arrived. They're getting set for the boys championship game. Shorecrest boys are here as well. Head coach Barry Gould of the Tomahawks boys team has his team coming in, ready to go. They're heading back to the locker room, get set for the the sixth game of the sextuple header. Long outside shot, no good by Marsh. And Shorecrest clears, brings it down. Lila Hosen, turn around, shot good, Van Est. Sydney Van Est with the bucket. It's a 14-point lead for Arlington. We have a double dribble here on the Eagles. Definitely not out of the woods yet. As we said, Shorecrest can put the ball in the hole. They just haven't yet tonight. They're only at 22 points. Lila Hosen. Outside three that won't go by Van Ness. And the rebound grabbed down by Arlington. Grabbed by Stupi. Up the floor they come. Hassing with it. Calls play number 4. Stops at the top of the key. Looks to pass. She does. To Stupi. She'll start the dribble, go in, and with a little runner from her right hand, it's in. And it's 38-22. Shorecrest scored over 70 a couple of times. But they're usually going to try to hold you down, as we mentioned. Giving up 38 here so far with 5.5 to play in the game. Lila Hosen for the Scots. Boy, going up for a three was Mara Weaver, but she never had it in her hands to elevate far enough. And the ball's ripped off by Arlington, but then ripped right back off by Shorecrest. The scoop lay-in, good. Amanda Lee. It's a 14-point lead, 5 minutes to play. Corner, boy, got the defender off her feet. Out for a better look for an open three ball. It's the bottom of the net by Allison DeBerry. And a foul called then after, I think, on the inbounds? It will be. Kira Marsh picks up the foul off the, what would have been a rebound, except it was a 3 ball that went through. The lead is 17 points. Biggest lead of the ball game for Arlington. And what does that mean? Into the bonus they go, and Shorecrest goes to the free throw line. It's no good. And Arlington will bring it up as they work at left-hand side. 4:31 to play in the game. Again, they dump it down low. Back to the basket. On the baseline is Genevieve. Here's a rattler up and in. Nice basket there for the Arlington Eagles. And that makes it 43-24. It's a 19-point lead, biggest lead of the game for Arlington. And then a whistle on the other end. It'll be right back to the Arlington Eagles with a big 19-point lead. We're getting close to 4 minutes to go. Long baseball pass to the other end. Probably not what Joe Marsh was looking for as the ball went out of bounds. And so it's going to be now Shorecrest basketball at the baseline. Looking to inbounds. They do right off the inbounds. Right back out for a 3 ball that will not go. Missed by Amanda Lee. And controlled by Arlington. Inside 4 minutes now to play in the game. Feed it down low. Absolutely perfect pass. Abby Schwartz with the bucket. And it's a 45-21 21-point lead. 45-24 21-point lead. Outside 3 won't go. Sydney Van Ness with a miss. Long pass down low. That's what they were looking for before. That lay-in won't go. But the rebound grabbed down by DeBerry, and they'll reset the offense. I don't think, well, we're going to have a steal here by Van Ness. Behind the back, she goes in, loses the defender, laying up is good. 45-26 lead. DeBerry bounces it, just standing there, and then knocked out of bounds by Van Ness. She's not going to give up. Sydney Van Ness will not give up for Shorecrest. Both these teams are heading to the regionals. Most likely they'll both be in the top 8 in the RPI. They'll go to the final state RPI, which is continued into the district tournament. And then they'll get rid of the teams that did not qualify. In the Class 3A, Northwest District getting 3 berths. The Seeking District, which is the Kinko and the Metro, they get 5. West Central District, which is South King County and Pierce County, some of Thurston County. A little scramble ball here. They get 6 berths into the state tournament. Outside shot. Says that's enough. Genevieve says, bang, 22-point lead. Then a steal here by, who else? Arlington. Outside 3. That one won't go. Haley Hyatt coming up. We're under 2.5 minutes to play in the game. Outside 3. They'll answer on the other end. Good for Alexis Svensson for Shorecrest. Then a foul in the backcourt. Continuing then, Eastern Washington, the 3A, they get 2 into the state tournament. So the Northwest District with 3, Seeking 5, West Central 6, 2 for the Greater Spokane League and the Mid-Columbian League. Should be a total of 16, it is. In the 4A, about the same. West King gets 4, 8 for the West Central District, 2 for Central Washington, 2 for Columbia and GSL, Greater Spokane League. Kira Marsh with it, coming up on 2 minutes of play in the game. Baseline push on Shorecrest. That's only their 5th team foul, so that won't put Arlington into the bonus. Amanda Lee will pick up the foul. That's her 5th personal foul. Carlos Humphrey takes that opportunity to berate the officials for a couple of minutes. He didn't like that call. I don't like this call. I don't like that call. He's gonna, the official says, yep, I hear you. Thank you. Let's get a player in. And usually the official will give him a chance to vent for a little bit. And the officials say, yep, I'm with you. I agree. It's those other 2 guys I'm working with. Not my fault. On the inbounds here for Arlington. Looking to put it up and in. 50-29 to score. 21-point lead. As mostly substitutes in now. Ball kicked around a little bit. Is going to be controlled by Arlington. Josie Stupi will give it to Haley Hyatt. And now Arlington will call a timeout to get 4 subs on the floor. We'll take our final break. Minute 25 to go in the game. 50-29 Arlington. All Arlington tonight over Shorecrest. Back with our final segment right after this.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Minute 25 to go. And we'll be awarding a player of the game, but we're going to not make her walk all the way up here to the 3rd floor after playing a hard-fought game here. Outside shot, 3-ball no good by Abby Schwark. Controlled by controlled by Shorecrest. And they'll try to answer on the other end. Alexis Svensson with a miss, back up. No good by Van Ness. Lino will put it up and in, and she will get a chance at a 3-point play. Arlington now with Sophie Willis is in there. Ella Strittenmatter is in. Hannah Rourke is in. Abby Hassing checks back in. Abby Schwark is in. So all subs on the floor now for the Arlington Eagles. And that'll be Rourke with it. And the timeout. No, Shorecrest basketball. The ball went out of bounds. So it will be Shorecrest ball. Svensson and Tukalski are in there. So is Lino. Long outside 3-ball by Svensson is good. It's a 16-point ball game. And they'll get it into front court. So Arlington will stay in their top 8 position with this win. And with the win, they should be able to play fairly close to home, and it could be right back in this gym next Saturday. As the Eagles came in, RPI before today's game began at number 3. They'll stay there, if not improve one, depending on what happens above them. And that means if you're in the top 4, you're going to host. And then with a chance to get a win here close to home. Ball's kicked. And with a win close to home, you can then book your hotel down in Tacoma for Thursday instead of Wednesday, which is nice. Your athletic director likes that one. And that will be that. And it will be the final score of the Arlington Eagles 50 and the Shorecrest Scots 34. Stay with us. Coming up, we'll have the 6th game of the day here at Everett Community College. Our second of our doubleheader here on STSPN.com. Shorecrest and Marysville Pilchuck on the 3A Boys Championship. But on the Girls Championship, it goes to the Arlington Eagles. They'll be cutting down nets. And we'll keep some pictures going for a year, but we're going to check out, try to save the voice. 50-34, Arlington over Shorecrest. They're cutting down the nets and playing We Are the Champions. Thanks for being with us, and stay with us for the 4A or the Boys Championship next year on STSPN.com. Enjoy the picture.